What's poppin', you guys? It's your boy Cap, back with another Elden Ring video. And you already know what it is. This is being filmed Saturday, June 21st, 2025. Niggas saying that like niggas give a shit. Don't worry, that's gonna be a thing one day. You just watch, God willing. But here we go back at it again to rant like a little pussy boy about another gay-ass enemy, the Finger Creeper. FBI, open up! But the Finger Creeper makes the list as one of the worst enemies, not so much because they're annoying to fight, which they are, and we'll get to that, but more so because these niggas are creepy as dick. Wow. Hence the freaking name, I guess, right? I want to see inside the dreams of Miyazaki. I don't think Miyazaki has dreams. Nigga only has HP Lovecraft levels of nightmares. How else can a person come up with the shit this nigga comes up with? The horror films in Japan gotta be on another freaking scale that us stupid Americans don't have access to. This nigga said, okay, this what we do for new enemy. Okay, our hand that human use, we will chop off from arm and make it crawl around like spider. Ha ha ha. I make joke again. That shit ain't funny. Wow. This nigga took Master Hand from Super Smash Brothers and was like, we're gonna make Master Hand's evil twin brother the prostate examiner. That was the working name for the enemy until they settled on the Finger Creeper. Every time I gotta enter Carrier Manor to fight Loretta, my balls basically fall out of my scrotum. But it wasn't enough for Miyazaki to make spider hands as an enemy. The smaller version of those hands were way too tame for Miyazaki. He had to make a version the size of a freaking Escalade. Now I am 99% sure that I'm not the only nigga that audibly screamed like Adele making hello when I accidentally stepped into the wrong hood thinking I was safe walking through Carrier Manor. And a freaking giant hand that for some reason was buried on the ground like a freaking landmine grabbed me and squeezed the shit out of me. Like the nigga was trying to make freshly squeezed orange juice. Wow. Me shitting my carrying armor is a freaking understatement. Who comes up with that? I don't think spiders bury themselves upside down to freshly squeeze their prey. Then the dirty Finger Creepers have the nerve to flex on a nigga also. Did these hands call up Johnny Dang to get iced out just in case they gotta slap a stupid clueless tarnished in the lands between? Why the f do they have rings? That insinuates that they were cut off from some sorry nigga's arm. My leg! But then the DLC comes out and it turns out that these things have a boss mother? So were they born with rings? Did they rob a tarnished? I have so many questions. The way these niggas crawl at you give me the ick, like the girls on TikTok be saying. Then they shoot purple bus at you with their middle finger nonetheless. I'm telling you, Miyazaki thinks he's a freaking comedian. Bro, you know where I really had shit coming out of my ass? I was riding through the mountaintops of the Giants, minding my own business. I think I saw a giant troll in the distance or something. So I was just riding Torrent, and all of a sudden, a monstrosity of a hand falls on my freaking head. Nigga, I thought an asteroid hit the lands between. Who the freak puts a creeper in the sky? I literally thought the nigga fell out of the sky. Then after dying to that shit, I went back to inspect where the freak that nigga came from. Turns out this nigga was posted up on the side of one of those giant skeleton head structures, looking like how dirty cockroaches be chilling on the side of a freaking kitchen cabinet. So I guess the nigga was waiting for me to step on the X the nigga had marked on some dirty ass map he had, and as soon as I set foot in that area, the ass creeper decided, okay, now is the time for me to 5-star frog splash myself off this structure and smash full force on top of an unsuspecting tarnished. And that unsuspecting dumbass was me, breaking mine and Torrent's neck in the process. They say if you throw a penny off the Empire State Building and it hits someone in the head, that it's over for them. Imagine a finger-ass creeper the size of a small U-Haul truck. A nigga will break into pieces like hitting a Lego structure with a freaking sledgehammer. No Triple H. I was so not thinking about those enemies at this part of the game. What the f are these niggas doing crawling in Alaska? They're really like cockroaches. Niggas survive anywhere. When the world ends, the only things that are gonna survive are roaches and finger in my ass creepers. When you see one of those things roaming around, the first thing a nigga thinks about is getting into one of those flame carriages that those niggas be riding in Kaled and burn the whole area to the ground. My leg! I know that these niggas are freaking insects because they're allergic to fire. And when you hit them with fire, the way they squirm is nasty. I am scared of roaches, but it's because I find them disgusting. Like, I don't like hearing the crunch when stepping on them. I don't like how they look when they're upside down, the way their antennas move. In Spanish, it's called me da asco. It's really not fear. It's like the nastiness of it. So when you set them ablaze, the feeling I get is the same when I see a roach. My body starts itching. Yucky. Now let's get to fighting them. And we're talking about the big shits right now. These niggas got some attributes from another gay enemy in the game, which are dogs. They hit repeatedly, another Dance Dance Revolution playing ass enemy. They hit you one after another in quick succession, and that shit has the potential to stun lock you like Pikachu using Thunder Wave. It's like a little shove. But that shit hurts, and it's deceiving. Also, the coveted Master Hand signature, where the hand does a motion like Batman shooing away his freaking butler. Getting hit by that move is borderline disrespectful. I'm not your maid. Don't be telling me to shoo and smack the shit out of me in the process. Also, when you stance break them niggas and you get a critical hit on them, why does it feel like that's the finger creeper's ass? And I'm shoving my cack-shaped sword into it. Why is the critical damage area in that spot? It really makes it seem like that cut off wrist portion of the hand is the creeper's ass. Miyazaki's a sicko. Seriously, who thinks of this? Only him. Every time you get a critical hit on a finger creeper, it turns you into the freaking Hodge twins and you start saying, yeah, as soon as your sword makes contact with the crit spot. All we need is an audio clip of the finger creeper going, oh! And now you're in a Reality Kings production. The ones towards the end game aren't no joke, even the ones in the manor. They hit like an Amtrak, but then again, what enemy in these games don't? The move where they squash you like an annoying gnat does ridiculous damage. They are surprisingly fast as well. Like you try to gain some distance on them and they close that shit quicker than Gen Z clocking out of their retail jobs. Then when you're fighting them, you get distracted counting how many fingers them shits got. You start thinking to yourself, I have never seen a hand with 78 fingers. And those nails. Niggas made sure to get their nails did before slapping that stupid sword you're carrying off your hands. They made sure to ask the tech for extra pointy so they can shove it right up your candy ass. I'm not 40 yet to be getting unsolicited prostate exams in the lands between. But my beef with them is more the design than fighting them. No thanks. But that's the end of the video. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to chill with me. And remember, we're out here uploading weekly. So subscribe and click that notification bell to be notified when a new video drops. Or not. I'm not your handyman. Ronnie. Nah, for real though. Thanks for watching. PLV Music is my wife, and remember, anything is possible. God first. Hop on the Arizona to another place, spent about 80,000 at the Gardens. They bought a McLaren cash, nigga love to waste. No, you cannot get in because it got a gate. Niggas be tight and winning cause I acclimate when she be walking past a nigga double take. Niggas be charging double like a double take.